Good afternoon, and welcome to this meeting on euthanasia. As we all know, 7.6 companion animals enter shelters every year, and with that 7.6 million, approximately 2.7 million of those are euthanized. We were all aware that euthanasia is a problem within the animal shelter community, but have you ever wondered what the effects are outside of the animal? Throughout my graduate studies at Oklahoma State University, I have conducted research on euthanasia and all the factors that go along with it. It is with my research that I found this case study by Reeve Rogelberg, Spitzmuller, and Diga Como called The Caring-Killing Paradox: Euthanasia-Related Strains Among Animal Shelter Workers. The side effects of euthanasia are prevalent not only for the animal itself, but also for the person committing these acts. These hidden factors are called euthanasia-related strains and affect those who are involved in the act to a certain extent, depending on a wide variety of variables. To begin to understand euthanasia-related strains, we must first understand what exactly euthanasia is. Now, euthanasia is the process of humanely putting an animal to death, whether with the method of drugs, gas chambers, or other methods, often due to the lack of space, supplies, or medical attention. We all know that Faithful Friends is one of 6 no-kill shelters in Delaware, and our goal is to promoting and committing to this national goal of a no-kill nation. Now, no-kill means saving all adoptable, treatable, and trainable dogs and cats. Now, Faithful Friends is working with many organizations, such as the No-Kill Network, towards advocating and supporting this idea and future goal. Euthanasia side effects might not directly affect our shelter because we refuse to commit the act, but it is still important to understand what we are advocating for. To begin this study, the researchers took surveys at the Animal Care Expo by asking a wide variety of questions regarding this paradox. Now, the caring-killing paradox is a moral stressor because it contradicts the idea that one enters the profession to help the animals, but this gets contradicted on a daily basis because they are forced to commit these acts. To determine whether euthanasia-related strains are present in animal shelter workers without their knowledge, they were asked to which extent they agreed to these statements. Now, this chart here shows the results and the statements in which they were asked. And the results showed that, on average, these in euthanasia perceive these activities to be stressful and as having significant impact on their well-being and ability to function. A number of these perceived reactions are relatively present in our current sample. Now, since the researchers proved their first hypothesis, they continued by looking at the difference between those involved and those not involved. The factors that they used as comparable variables were general job stress, overall job satisfaction, work-to-family conflicts, somatic complaints, substance use, satisfaction with work itself, satisfaction with supervisor, and satisfaction with coworkers. Now, the results showed that there was a higher value in all of these factors for those involved in euthanasia as compared to those not involved. Now, in addition, they found that higher degrees of acceptance of euthanasia were associated with lower degrees of these variables. To continue on, the researchers evaluated the outcome difference as compared to shelter type and shelter size to see how that might play a role in the presence of these strains. Now, the results of shelter type were that the employees of private shelters reported significantly fewer stress-related somatic complaints than did employees of public-funded shelters. And the results of shelter size were that significant differences were found for the specific strains from employers from small shelters. Now, the researchers also touched on the idea that strains may vary depending on the number of times that they perform the act and for how long. So they found that frequent, short euthanasia sessions are more emotionally taxing than infrequent but longer sessions. Now, the results of this case study clearly show that those who are directly involved in euthanasia have reported higher levels of overall stress and lower levels of job satisfaction. Now, this case study is only a baseline, but it will continue to be crucial in understanding the presence of euthanasia-related strains. Though our organization is not directly involved with the act of euthanasia, it is still crucial for our employees to comprehend the side effects of such an act so that we can continue to advocate even more strongly for the idea of a no-kill nation. If we continue to conduct research such as this study on the side effects of euthanasia-related strains on animals and those performing the acts, we might just be able to help in increasing the number of no-kill animal shelters and decreasing the number of overall euthanasias within the nation. Thank you.